folks, Fat Guy Flies RC out here at the Avon Park Aero Modelers Field. We're going to take up the the FMS Avanti 70mm, and I have the KM Models Afterburner installed in this one now. So even with the sun coming up, we should be able to see it. All right, got the performance analyzer in there. Check our speed. Now this plane does not have any kind of gyro or anything like that. Just a 7-channel Lemon RX Gen 2, just straight signal. Nothing fancy. No gyro or anything like that. My rates are
high rates.
I'll go with my mid rates, which are 70% with 20% expo. You know what? No, we'll go with the high rates. 100%, 30% expo. Takeoff flaps are in. Here we go.
Flaps up, gear up.
I'm fixing to take it up.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Gear down, landing flaps.
Bring it right at us. I'll just make sure the gear and everything's down, and it is. You can get a look at that afterburner. We'll go back over here towards the sun, but to the right of the sun. And we're going to land this beautiful little guy. All right. Don't have any kind of reverse thrust or but kept her on a runway. All right, we're gonna check our speed real quick. Let me get her down here closer to me so the Bluetooth will read. Okay. Stop. Read. 120 mile an hour, a little 70mm sport jet, and I had her 120 miles an hour. And that's not some special high velocity, high voltage pack. That's just a regular old ADC 4006F Sokokin. All right, we're gonna go down here to the other end and take off from down there. Can still see that KM model afterburner. KM models, thank you again for the afterburner. All right, here we go. No takeoff flaps, just straight plane.
Gear up.
Needs a little bit of up trim. I tell you, with 100% throws and 30% expo, she can be a bit touchy.
Gear down. Landing flaps.
And since we got no wind, definitely have to use flaps. All right. Cruising her in, keep my wings level, trying to pay attention to my center line. And keep right on going. Look how far down those almost barn door flaps. But this plane does real well with them.
30 seconds. Flaps up.
There's another plane that I would love to have reverse thrust, but if you bring her in the right angle and she'll high alpha a little bit, you can slow her down. All right, still got 24 seconds left, but I'm going to kill it there.
Secured.
And let's check our battery, and I can show you my setup inside. First off, let's check the battery. Undo that KM model afterburner. Thank you, KM models. %, so good thing I stopped. I don't like getting the batteries down below 20. If I can keep them between 20 and 30, maybe even 40, that's good. All right, let me show you the setup inside. That is the 6,000 or 4,000 6S Sokoku with an ADC. It's a 4,000 as far back as I can shove it. That is the 7-channel Lemon RX Gen 2, just a straight receiver, one antenna going straight down, one going back at 90 degrees. That's the KM model afterburner. That little box there is the GNS performance analyzer. CG on this plane, on the underside, is at the very, to give you a landmark, is at the very lip of the front of the wheel well. But to show you on top, if you see these black, I don't have the numbers, but you see these plastic structures, put your finger just a little bit back behind that plastic structure, and that's where she CG's at. Let's put the gear down. Gear is pretty quick, and still, CG's pretty good right there. Let's check it from the underside, right at the very beginning of that wheel well. And still, well, I need to go back a little bit further. Yeah. Okay, well, there you go, folks. That is the Freewing. I've been flying Freewing plane lately. That is the FMS 70mm Avanti S, which is just an incredible flying. The Avanti S is just a naturally, inherently great designed plane. This little Rich Miller, I think is his name, of RC Informer, has dubbed the name of this the pocket rocket, and I agree. It's a small plane. I want to say that the 4S FMS Futura 64 is the same dimensions, I believe, and it's a 4S, and this is a 6S plane, and are really close. So that just shows you how much power and speed you got in this little thing. But it's just a great flying jet, really locked in. Like I said, I have no gyro on this thing at all. This is just straight control. 30% expo, 20% expo, you know, she flies great. Folks, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, and then sport jets, Avanti S's from FMS. Bye-bye.